Joe Mackey for Fight View 360, and this is the first in the series I plan to do called One to Watch. The series will aim to highlight fighters from the UK and Ireland that are worth watching, and as I am from Belfast, I thought it would be a good start for the series to have it from my hometown. So today I'm joined by Tyrone McKENNA, who is currently fighting at light welterweight or junior welterweight, depending on where you're from. And with a record of 12 wins, no losses and 1 draw, Tyrone is also the current BUI Celtic light welterweight champion. I would just like to thank Tyrone for agreeing to meet me, and I'd like to welcome him to the show. So to start things off, I'm just would like to find out, Tyrone, how did you get into boxing?
My brother mostly was always fighting as a kid in the street. My daddy was about 8 years old, and he was about 9, so he decided there's a boxing club down the road, and he thought it'd be good to bring us out to fight. But we're always just messing and stuff, weren't really taking it serious, just going one or 2 days a week and then messing about and not really training or nothing. But when I turned 11, started winning everything, started taking it more serious, found out it was good.
Yeah, and then you actually started your career out in America on the East Coast. How did that come about?
Philly, yeah. I was in work one day and I got a phone call from Mark Ablett, he was called. He was sending a few boxers out to Philadelphia, and he asked, do I want to turn pro with him and go out, get managed by Tom Moran. So I said, of course, I don't want to go to Philly, so I started off with that, yeah.
And why did you think it didn't work out there? As you seem to only have 1 or 2 fights a year, what was the reason for that?
I was going out and I was getting a fight, and then the management wouldn't get me an order, wouldn't be able to get an order to keep on home for a couple of months.
Right.
Putting on loads of weight and getting all fit, and then come back out, having to build a fitness scheme, build the weight down. So it was just too inconsistent, and I decided it wasn't working out. And I had a good 5 fights I think out there, so I had a good wee run and I enjoyed my time out there and I learned a lot. I had sparred some great people, so it was good experience on it. So.
And then you made the decision to sort of come back home and fight in the UK and Ireland scene. Was anything really that triggered that, or?
Well, as I say, I was too inconsistent in America, so I came home. I was talking to another guy, Graham, about him, and Mark and he got me fights, and they did for a year there, and then finally signed my MGM, which is the best move of my career so far. Yeah,
you mentioned MGM. How did you come about getting signed by Matthew Macklin's gym from Marbella?
I went over to spar. They're very great. They're great people, nice people to talk to. So I was in talks with them, and I asked him could I go over and spar. And Di Matthews was fighting. Who was he fighting? I think it might have been. What was it? I forget who it was. Terry Flanagan, that's what it was.
Right. Okay.
He was fighting Terry Flanagan and needed Southport spar, so I sparred for it. I went over and sparred Terry. Got to talking with Anto and MGM, said it was same. So since then I haven't regretted it. It's been the best move in my career, as I say.
And are you going out to train a lot in Spain then, are you?
Yeah, well I've been out in Spain, I've been the whole of this year, I've been out in Spain training with Danny Vaughan, so really learned a lot this year. It's about 8 weeks before fights, I go out and train full time, eat healthy, hard work.
Yeah. Now, after the win against Sean Craig at the Box Nation event at the Titanic Exhibition Centre, you told the reporters, including myself, directly after the fight that you would be interested in a fight with the winner between Philip Sutcliffe Jr. and Chris Jenkins. Obviously, as everyone knows, Philip Sutcliffe won the fight, but have you had a chance to watch the fight back, and did you see anything you could exploit against Sutcliffe?
Yeah, I watched the fight, and it was a great fight. Chris Jenkins, great fighter. Also, Sutcliffe obviously won. He looked like he was hitting hard. There is stuff I've seen that could exploit, but I think a fight will come in the near future, so don't want to say too much.
Sure, that's understandable. And then obviously if a fight with Sutcliffe Jr. does not materialise, what type of fighters would you be looking at next? Potentially guys listed on the British and Irish boxing rankings. At the minute the British and Irish light welterweight division is pretty stacked with people like Ricky Burns, Ashley Theophane, Tyrone Nurse, who's the British champion, Jack Catterall, John Wayne Hibbert, Anthony Upton, to name a few. Any of them sort of?
Oh, I'm not going to dodge no one. I want to fight everyone. I want to be in exciting fights. I don't want the fans to say, oh, he only fight, he cherry picks everyone. I want to fight the best. I want to. Tyrone, I'd love to fight him. I think our two styles would gel well together, tall. Good boxing, but I think it would gel anyway. I think it would be a good, interesting fight to be.
Well, you say Tyrone Nurse, basically that would be an interesting fight considering he's the British champion, you're the Irish champion. Do you think you'd be ready for a step up with a fighter of that experience?
Don't think it'll be next fight, but hopefully maybe this year anyway. 100% this year. I want to fight for the British title, I want to fight Tyrone Nurse. But he's moving on himself, he's saying he wants to fight bigger people in the world stage, so maybe he's going to vacate the belt.
Yeah. And then do you have like a set plan for yourself to progress, like British, title, Commonwealth, European, and then possibly going for a world? In theory, obviously.
I want to do everything, so but that's down to the management. They have a plan. I'll probably be speaking to them next week, start a new year, and they'll tell me what the plan is. But I want titles in every fight, so
sure.
I've got 12 fights under my belt, and I think I'm ready to take on the big names and stuff. So.
And also, do you see yourself staying at light welterweight for the time being? As you're quite big for the division. Plus, a step up to welterweight could potentially see even bigger fights against Bradley Skeet, Frankie Gavin, Sam Eglinton, John Thien, or Peter McDowell, the Irish champion.
Well,
McDonald, is it?
McDonald, I'm pretty way off from McDowell. No, I was welterweight. When I say my MGM, I got down to late welter. I feel far more comfortable this week.
Yeah.
I fought late middle as well. I fought all over the place.
But you're comfortable at light welterweight?
This is the way I like it. When I'm fully training, I'm getting consistent fights. That's the way to set up.